Ms. Brown.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. It's clear to me that the purpose of this meeting today is just to continue this committee's agenda of political theater, plain and simple. Democrats have been very clear, abundantly, repeatedly, and without room for ambiguity. We want to hear from anyone who has information about the Epstein crimes. And yet, when former President Clinton and former Secretary Clinton offered to cooperate with this committee to submit sworn statements, to provide what they know, to engage in good faith, the majority said no. And that's what brings us to why we are really here today. The majority is rushing to hold in contempt two private citizens who have demonstrated their desire to cooperate with this committee and who have called for the release of every file on Jeffrey Epstein, all while the Department of Justice and Attorney General Pam Bondi are breaking the law in plain sight. Here are the facts. The DOJ was required by statute to release the Epstein files by December 19th, 2025. The deadline has passed by more than a month. And what have we received? 1%. 1% is not compliance. 1% is not transparency. 1% is a cover-up. What about the 1% they actually release? We've seen redactions that are extensive, unusual, and very likely illegal. And what's more, the Epstein Files Release Act, passed by supermajorities in this Congress and signed into law by this president, required the DOJ to send a report to Congress by January 3rd, 2026. More than 2 weeks later, what have we received from the DOJ? Nothing. So if my colleagues on the other side of the aisle were really serious about uncovering the truth and government and accountability, we would be demanding answers from the administration. We would be demanding answers from Attorney General Bondi. We would be demanding the release of the 99% of the Epstein files still sitting at the DOJ. So I have some very simple questions. Where is the subpoena for Attorney General Bondi? Where is the hearing on DOJ's failure to comply with the Epstein Files Transparency Act? Where is the accountability for the redactions page after page after page? This vote feels less like oversight and more like a distraction. A distraction from the DOJ's lawlessness, a distraction from a broken promise of transparency, a distraction from the embarrassment of a co-equal branch of government choosing complicity over accountability, and a distraction from survivors who deserve this truth. If this committee is serious, then we must hold the Department of Justice accountable. Release the files, all of them, and stop playing politics with justice. Survivors deserve better. And with that, I yield the balance of my time to the ranking member.